Hey Capricorns, welcome to your reading for Taurus season. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. And let's see what we have for you during Taurus season. Oh, the cards are jumping, we're beginning. So let's see. Religious factors, reconciliation, and this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek, okay? It's a general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It seems to be your spiritual path to reconcile with somebody you consider to be the one. Somebody from your past returning to your life here. I leave information regarding what decks of cards I use and how to contact me for personal readings in the description box. As I say, it's only a general. So don't shoot the messenger if you don't want your ex back. But some sort of, it seems to be on the cards here, the spiritual path, your destination to come back together here. Maybe you've ascended so much, because I'm looking at her crown chakra here, that you're like, I don't want to go back to somebody. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to ascend past wanting the old version of somebody, so the new version can come in. But it seems to be somebody you already know returning to your life here. Six of Swords, yeah, look at that, moving forward. It's moving forward, moving on. You might have, waited for them at some sort of time to come back into your life. And I always tell people, once you let go, that's when they come back in. So it kind of feels like you may have let go, started to move on, and then boom, here they come. Eight of Pentacles is good because it shows what we were talking about, the growth there that you've been through, the massive changes. It's like, I feel like reconstructing your whole life. And hopefully this person has as well. And that's why you're now able to come back together, move towards each other. You may be at a distance from each other at the moment. So some of you might not be talking because swords, they're about thoughts and words. So you might not be talking. There might be a distance between you at the moment. Maybe I heard social distancing. So maybe because of what's happening in the world, that you're at a distance from each other and can't actually meet yet, but it's going to happen here. It's in the works. You've been working on yourself and it's paying off here. Some of you will be moving on. This could be to do with your career, moving on from one job to a job that's better suited for you. You might have had some concerns in the beginning that, I'm changing job or career and things aren't working out, but that's going to start picking up and going in the right direction. Taurus season is great for that. Starting to really put some money into your savings and things like that. Princess of Swords. So this person who is coming back into your life is spying on you at the moment. So maybe if they're communicating, it would be something like, hi, what's happening with you? How have you been? What have you been up to? And things like that. Trying to gather information is the Page of Swords. So Eight of Cups. I would say this person would have walked away from you, but it created some sort of abundance in your life, whether that be love for yourself or even money, into a better job, into a more stable sort of energy with these eights. So now that person is questioning, why did I walk away? I feel like they did so reluctantly, so it could have been for whatever reason that they left you behind. It may have been to do with some messages that somebody left. So like if you've seen them talking to somebody else or something along those lines, that made them leave. They didn't want to leave because we can see this person here reluctantly doing so. They might have done so because of their ego. Nine of Swords. So now this person is thinking about you a lot, and it might be that you've moved on from thinking about them. Like I say, this always happens. When somebody asks me, how do I get my ex back? I say, move on. And they're like, no, I don't want to move on. But it's the quickest thing. It's the quickest route to them. By moving on, they'll come back to you. Moving on, working on yourself. You might want even to be going to the gym at this time, working on yourself in that sort of way, improving your health, fitness, work, things like that. It may have been difficult for you recently, not being able to work and not feeling like yourself, but Taurus season will bring you back to feeling like yourself, like a natural born leader, where you might have been quite thrown off and overthinking before that. So Taurus season is going to be good for you guys. Princess of Wands. So we can see this person who was now spying, now trying to initiate conversation. So going from not speaking to wanting to initiate conversation with you. This might throw you into, what does this mean? You know, I moved on from them and now they're back, and, you know, I let go of all that stuff. I moved on from it. So why are they now back? Can be a twin flame connection because 2 are showing up as pages here. Some of you may have to talk to an ex because of children, right? You can't avoid that sort of thing there. If this person you have to speak to because of children, you might say, I want to talk because of the kids, but that's all that I want. This person causes me too much anxiety. And that's fine too. We have free will. Prince of Swords now. So this person, where it could have taken many years for them to come forward, is now racing towards you. And I think this is probably why your mind starts going overboard. Why are they so interested in me now that I'm doing so well? Is it because I'm doing well? Is it because I'm moving on? It's bringing out these questions, and you're having this conversation with yourself in your head here and answering for them. I advise against that because it just brings more of this like sleepless nights. If you're having sleepless nights, it's because somebody is coming towards you and you're picking up on their energy, that they want to know this information about you, what's going on with you. And it's because of the lack of communication. But it's like they feel like they've always been in communication with you, or you've always been in communication with them, because maybe at one point you were spying on them and now they're spying on you. High Priestess, yeah, some of you, this is your intuition. And follow your intuition, right? Let it guide you and tell you which direction should I take. Should I move forward with this person? Or should I walk away from this soul contract and let it go? It seems like some sort of healing has been completed, some sort of growth, that you can even now come back together or leave this connection and move forward. Trust your intuition, because it's a general, for which direction you want to go in. Queen of Swords here now. So that's that ascension, learning via loss, the breakdown of a relationship. It's why we often call her the divorcee, the Queen of Swords. There does seem to be quite a few people here, so it can be that there's children, or once upon a time there was a third party. If that was the case, that person has no longer involved. It's like your ex feels like, I found my truth with the Prince of Swords. They're still acting quite reckless because, you know, it's like feeling like I found the truth and then running with it, rather than looking at the truth, feeling the truth, allowing it to grow more and develop. They just feel like, I knew where I was supposed to be. I know I made a mistake. I know the truth now. I didn't want to walk away. I should have done things this way. But so now they're rushing in rather than stopping to think about it, where you seem to be a little bit more along the journey, if you like, than they are. The Star. It definitely seems like you guys are destined to come back together. Even if it's just to have this conversation, this closure with the Queen of Swords, because she's open for this communication, even if she doesn't want to be with this person, right? So, and you seem to be the Queen of Swords energy. So open for talking to this person, or if they message you, hi, how are you and stuff, you're going to be open to communication. And like I said, because some people have children with this person, so the communication always has to be open. But it doesn't necessarily mean, okay, I want to be with you. You just might tell them, you know, communicate with them and then close it down by saying, no, I'm not actually really interested, or I'm moving on, or I've met somebody new here. The Star, it seems to be now destined that this unfinished business, getting some sort of closure, coming in, or, you know, starting again here. Deception and envy, the Seven of Swords. I feel like some of you will still feel like they are still lying to you. I feel like with the lifting of the mask here, they want to tell the truth. They feel like they know the truth. Sevens can be low self-esteem as well. So I feel like this could be an indication of why somebody cheated as well, and why somebody accepted a cheat. Because it's not just one way, is it? You know, we have to go both ways when we're going through that growth. We look at different angles and different points of view. That's the Hanged Man. Wisdom, yeah, that's that wisdom we've gained. That's the Hierophant. This was a very divine lesson. It had to go this way. So you might be like, well, this person's a cheat and this person's this and that. But it was designed this way so that you could get to this point of growth, and they could get to this point of growth and this understanding. So you could gain this spiritual wisdom here. Destiny. I told you this all seems to be around something that's destined to happen now. Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. So we will go into Gemini season next. So that will be Mercury retrograde energy. That unfinished business will be coming back around so that it can be finished this time. Some of you feel like, you know, it's too much and it's over. I can't get over these challenges. I can't get over somebody who cheated on me, deceived me, lied to me in any sort of way. Maybe in the beginning of the breakup, you know, you was open to reconciliation, but now you've healed and grown and moved on, you might not be. There is this abundance that came from these challenges, and that always will come from challenges, right? This is why it's always destined to happen this way. Everything's always happening at the right time. People tell me, this happened at the worst possible time. No, it happens at the perfect time every time. That's why we call it divine timing. And then afterwards, you're getting to a point now where you'll have hindsight. I see why it didn't work out then. I see why that person didn't come back in the beginning when I wanted them to come back, because I would have allowed them to walk all over me. But now I'm this Queen of Swords energy. I have my self-respect. They won't be walking all over me. They come to me correct, or they don't come at all. There's some sort of completion because of the tens here. That destiny is a 10, the Star here. And it's your religious path to meet them once again. Good luck, guys.